folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen, and this week we are discussing my trip to the Terrorcon 2023. Yes, just got back a little while ago from the show. Had an absolute blast. I was there from 10 a.m. When they opened until just about close. So they closed at about 7. So yeah, I was there the whole day, just having a great time. Although I did spend quite a deal of that time online to meet Robert Englund. Yes. But I did finally get to meet him, and I got this great picture. I thought it came out fantastic. And I got his autograph as well, so yeah, on the Elm Street poster. So I had Heather Land Camp, Nancy from the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and now I got Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger himself. So I got Fred and Nancy together on this, so that was like my ultimate goal, you know. So that's just awesome, you know. So if I had to say one downside, it was the incredibly long wait. I waited about at least 5 hours. You know? So I spent half the day just online waiting, maybe even more so. But it was worth the wait because I did get the awesome picture. I got to meet Robert, and he was so cool. And, you know, he's just absolutely an icon. I just wish that the lines were a little more organized. It's like I couldn't tell who was determining who gets to go next. And they had a ton of VIP people that would go ahead of us. So it was like, Jesus. But outside of that, I had a great time. Once I got to relax and, you know, stop standing in line, you know. Then it was great from there on. And, you know, I got to meet several different celebrity guests and see what kind of memorabilia and all kinds of cool stuff they had at the convention. Finally got to meet the lovely Sandy Johnson, Judith Myers from the original Halloween 1978. As you guys might know or might not know, if you don't, search through the history of my channel. I had Sandy Johnson on my channel. And I talked to her about that, and she was just so nice, so kind. Got a great picture with her too. I also met Mark Patton from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, and he was really, really nice guy. And I talked to him about his role in Elm Street 2, as well as the documentary that he came out with, the Scream Queen. And yeah, we had a great discussion about that. He talked to me for a good 10 minutes. You know? I was like, wow. He really took his time with me, and we had a great talk. It was so cool. I also met Kim Myers from Elm Street 2 and had her sign my Elm Street 2 figure, you know. So it says, "For Sean, come back to me, Jesse." Yeah, I got my picture with her too. What else did I... Let's see, I got a few pictures here I'll show you. And you guys will see, you know, some of the footage of me walking around with my buddies too as well. Let's see. Yeah, so there's Mark Patton. I hope you can see that alright. Yeah, great guy. Let's see. Also met Killer Kelly from Impact Wrestling, one half of the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. So there she is with the Knockouts title belt. She's a huge horror fan, you know. Yeah, she's a big Freddy fan. She even had the kind of outfit like Freddy too. Let's see, had some other cool stuff. What else did I have? Okay. And they had just some cool stuff, like figures like that from The Thing, Bride of Reanimated. They had the good guy, Chucky doll there, you know. All kinds of cool stuff like that, yeah. So I just had an absolute blast, guys. So that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoy the footage I took, and yeah, Another great convention under wraps. So thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen, in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared. I'm here at the Terrorcon 2023, having a lot of fun. Me and my... Got Jason here, Julian, hanging out at Terrorcon. Sorry. All kinds of cool collectibles around here. Chucky here, big guy doll. Funko Pops. Go into Cool. Speedy. Baby. Tons of fun, guys. These awesome autographs. Schmaster. Garfield, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, is she gonna take off with the belt?
Get a picture with
You should tell her to wear a belt.
She did.
No, I don't.
She wanted my picture.
I went to take a picture of her, but it stopped the video. She had the other one. Every time you see it. Killer clowns.
Crazy clowns. Best people working there, walk around all day.
I got some. I got a few people. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Good evening, folks, and we got some brand new merchandise for you over at www.thehorrorcona.com, and that's CONA.com. Representing the Horror Corner. Great new design. We got the Morbid Hour live stream there, you got the Horror Hangout live stream there, and you got my nemesis, the Dark Fate. So grab your t-shirt over at www.thehorrorcona.com. And we also got this beautiful new mug. Look at that. Very, very cool. Thought that came out really nice. So grab your merchandise today over at www.thehorrorcona.com.